How are we doing, guys? Welcome back. So something's a little bit different this time with episode 3, and this will be this kind of the norm now going forward for all the episodes. We are now on Small Tribes. We've gone away from Ark. The first few episodes were on Ark, and that was just because at the time of trying to record for Small Tribes and getting started on Small Tribes, I was having a real problem with lag and server lag, and just doing basic things like trying to tame arriving on Crystal Isles was just so bad. I was glitching off things all the time. I couldn't really do anything, and so we went over to Ark, and the first 3 episodes still show how I play as a solo player, how I like to start up as a solo player, and how you can easily just kind of get set up to start scouting servers and raiding. And so episode 1 and 2 is very good to watch still, and I 100% recommend watching 1 and 2 just because they're going to give you an insight on how I like to play, how I like to start up as a solo player. And this episode does kind of basically carry on where I would have left off on episode 2 of Ark, just we're now on Small Tribes. We haven't really got anything, as you can see here. This is literally all I've got on me. I've also got a base set up hidden. I'm not going to show the base location. I did have a good I'll say a day's grind getting a base up in a hidden location, turrets and all that kind of stuff. And so what we're doing now is we're just scouting Rag, and as you can see here, I saw like a raft in the meshes, and it's got a turret on it, and I was like, oh, I could raid that most probably. I could just get another raft and raid into it. But I just didn't think it was worth it, just because I would have presumed their best loot would most probably be in the meshes part, and we most probably wouldn't benefit from actually wasting our time getting into it. But I did see this vault here, so I'm trying to like line myself up to get into it and start munching into it. So that's what we're trying and do now. This episode has got some juicy loot. You'll see the shock and surprise of one of the raids we do on this episode, which really sets me up for other raids later throughout the series, to be honest. It's a very good example for people who may be starting to, one, reason why you raid certain things, and it's also a good example for people to not do what this person done, because you'll see. But we're going to get into this vault, and I'll show you what's inside. I'll kind of cut forward a bit here for you and then go into the in-game comms. Alright, we're in, boys. Let's get this Arthur back in his Pokeball, and then we're going to have a little look. You done well, Munchie, mate. You done well. Get yourself back in this Pokeball. Right, moment truth. What we got on here? Ooh! Alright, take the turrets. I can turn them into heavies. Take the bullets. Electronics for days, which we can help with the heavies. Take that. That's a RG and stuff. A throwaway tames we can use. 10k Jura! And 10. Oh wow, take them. Oh my days, that's fucking awesome. I'll take these. Yeah, take the pearls. I can turn these into electronics and use them for flippers. Don't need power saddles really. I would take all these metals, but I just don't want to be too heavy. Stego. It's better than one I already have, so I'll grab that. I don't really know if there's anything else decent here to take. The polymer again has just weighed me down too much. I don't really want to take. I don't need it. Yeah, fuck it. So the loot we got from that vault, I literally just kind of uploaded that to the cloud, and I wanted to just carry on scouting this Rag server. So we're up near the redwoods, and this is a place I like to kind of look around. I was looking around all around redwoods, didn't find anything. Nothing in the desert like the normal areas I'd find there, and this was like the last area I was going to look on this server, all around the redwoods and in the highlands, and found a little 2x1 base. I think it's coming up here. Yeah, it's just over here. And all I'm going to say is, yeah, you're going to be surprised what we find in this. And I'm actually just going to go straight into the in-game comms because I really couldn't believe what we found in this. Alright, Munchie, let's go, mate. Let's get in here now. Have a little gander. I think this is the last thing I find really on this server to most probably raid into, and then we'll most probably either go on to another rag server, or maybe a Crystal Isles. I might feel having a look on a Crystal Isles server. We'll see. There's 2 boxes and a sleeping bag. That's really strange. I haven't seen any more bases in here, so I don't know if he's got like a sky base or something. There's no smithy or anything in it. And we got... Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck? Why have we got all this fucking stone on me? What the fuck is all this flag? C4? Dude, what the fuck is all this? Why would you have all this in here? Like, what the fuck? I'll take some of the hide too. You can have this. You can have my old flag. I feel kind of... 1,000 plus Dura? What the fuck is all this? Why has he got all this shit in here for? Dude. Why? Just... speak, John? Like... Why? Just... non-pin coded, random 2x1, and... hello electronics, hello Thames. Like, what? There must be a sky base, there must be something else around here. What the fuck's all this? Like, Sinnohs? What the fuck? I'm gonna just grab a thing and get out, because this is fucking weird. I'm not even checking anything now, I'm just gonna get out. I'm gonna quickly go up to the top of the sky too, I think, and just see if there's anything on the top of the sky that's just... What in the fucking worth is going on, dude? What? There's another base here too. I'm gonna check in the sky. Is there a sky base or something he's got too? If I find a sky base too, I'll be fucking... It's most probably too obvious, to be honest. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's nothing up here. Have a quick flyabout. No, I don't think there's this. I'm gonna keep up with a bit and just check the loot. That is 175,000 HP. What the fuck, dude? I mean, that's a perfect psycho. Some random Sinnoh. Bloodstalker? Hello? 42k health, what the fuck? Sinnohs. A Zombian, what the fuck? Another Bloodstalker. And a mana? Fucking, that's not bad, mate. What the... Well, I needed the net. And I needed... a crossbow. C4, that'll help me. I'll keep that out. I can use that to get into the easy bases, or if I need a C-spin into bases, because I've got that pterodon I got from that vault too. That is a really nice fabby too. Like, what is he doing with all this loot? Like, this is ridiculous. Like, Sinnohs was something I wanted to go and get. I was going to include it actually in this episode. I was going to go and tame some fucking Sinnohs, because they're so handy if you haven't got a tech and they haven't got a tech suit, so they're going to be handy. Bloodstalkers are like one of my favourite tames, so I can use that for PvP and just scouting other servers, especially Aberration and things like that. They had a mana too, which is going to be really handy. Like, I would most probably use the manas to scout and get into PvP around Ragnarok and the bigger servers. I love using manas to scout Ragnarok. That's mostly the fastest way for me to scout Ragnarok. Is using the manas, so that's going to be really handy to use. And that fucking stego means that we can actually go and raid. I didn't check if there's a saddle on it. I'll have a look later on. I just want to get all this stuff out. It's fucking ridiculous. Let's just take this in mind. So anyone who's watching this, I mean, you need to, if you're new to this, right, and you have decent loot, I don't know if this dude has gotten this from someone, he got it off a freaking Discord, I don't know, because I just don't see why he would just build a 2x1 and store his loot there like that with a sleeping bag. Like, where I might even go and try and find his other base, because it just doesn't make sense that there's a base there with that loot but no smithy or anything to make anything with. He had those electronics there, but guys, you need to just take into account here, if you're starting off new, please do not store your loot in places like this. Alright, do not build in the open in 2x1s and just store your loot there, because people will find it. And for the people who are raiding, this is the reason why you raid 2x1s and 1x1s. I really, as a solo, I raid everything, and you know, I'd say 8 times out of 10 there's most probably fuck all in it, right? Or they're going to be new people, or they're going to be, it's just not going to be worth raiding, right? But there's that, you know, 5% chance there's going to be something good in it, and it's always worth it. Just especially if you got like a, you know, an alpha player like I have, or a bit of C4, or some grenades or something. Just raid into it, because you just don't know what you're going to get out of those type of places. That is ridiculous. That's most probably some of the best loot I've seen in a 2x1. But this is on Small Tribes, and I have things with Small Tribes. The last time I played Small Tribes was on console, and one thing I've learned about Small Tribes is people just don't care. it's just loot all over the place on Small Tribes, and you can get a lot of loot on Small Tribes. And to be honest, I would recommend, if you're starting out as a solo, definitely play Small Tribes, because it's going to be most probably the easiest cluster to start up in, and raids are going to be pretty profitable. Now and again, you're going to find some decent stuff compared to 1x. So I've played a lot of 1x before doing this series. Like, you know, this is what I used to main 1x all the time, and you do a lot of scouting. You do a lot of scouting before you find anything decent sometimes. But this is literally, I say, 4th day in Small Tribes. We have done 2 rag servers we scouted beforehand, which I got nothing, and this is the 4th one, I think this is the 4th one with where we actually found 2 things in one. Come on, this time needs to go. This time needs to go now. But this is the 4th one where we got the Vol and this is now going to really help us kickstart us into other raids. Oh, this is awesome. This is awesome. Right, let's get out. And one thing I'll also advise here, if you want to get out fast, don't select your server. Just select whatever server you can join, and just join as fast as possible so you can get out. It saves you waiting and trying to type in your server number, stuff like that. So yeah, you can see now it's gonna join. I think it was a center server I clicked on. And as soon as it comes up with this, just press escape, press exit to main menu, and you're out. So I got that stuff all out, and I checked the stego to see if it had a saddle, and it did, and it was a freaking 90 Dura plus saddle. And I mean, the whole find, I was pretty gobsmacked. You can most probably tell from the from me waffling on and just in surprise when I saw it. I actually scouted about that server just to see if I could find their main base. I couldn't see it. I went all the way around the sky to see if there was a sky base about. I went around and see if I could find a base nearby which had the smithy and fabricator and their normal working stuff. Couldn't find anything. I have no idea what they're doing. I don't know if they was just storing stuff there, temporary or what. I have no idea. But that was a find and a half, and a good show on why you should be raiding 2x1s and 1x1s. I know people sometimes give people stick for raiding those type of things. You'll see them when people sit on streams or other YouTube channels. Just raid them. You know, if you're a solo player and you're looking for loot, you raid whatever you find, and that is a very good example of why you should. So what you're seeing here is because there was a fabricated sniper rifle in that find. I thought, sod it, I want to use that in my PvP kit. Right, it'll be an awesome kind of good way of fighting people if we get into some fights. But I didn't have any bullets. I didn't have any bullets with that find, so I needed to make some. So my best way of grinding as a solo, as usual, like we were in episode 1, go to Gen 1 and do the Rave Ray mission. I literally done it 4 times, and to get some gunpowder, because you can buy gunpowder from HLNA, which is awesome. And again, four times will take you about 8 to 9 minutes. So it's 8 to 9 minutes of grind to do this. And you can get quite a lot of gunpowder, and I'll show you at the end what we get. So with the 4 done, I've just waited here recently for the time to go down to about 1 minute 30ish. You can see it here. And that's the good thing about farming these, is I'm not really risking anything. If someone comes in and kills me, I don't lose anything apart from what's here. So now we've got only a minute to go. I'm now actually going to buy the gunpowder, right? Here's what I've got. And so I'm just going to click on this, and you click the arrow furthest to the right, and that'll give you the maximum you can buy with what you've got. So with 4 runs, literally only 4 runs, 8 to 9 minutes, I can get myself 880 gunpowder straight off the bat. That's without having to, you know, smelt it, go and get the, you know, the spark powder, hitting a load of rocks and flint and, you know, all that kind of stuff, and the time it'll take to do all that. I've already got myself 880 just by doing 4 of those races, and they're so easy to do, and they're pretty fun. Like, I don't mind really doing them, really, and risk-free. Like I said, we've also got a mind weight tonic out of it, which is pretty nice, so I can actually keep that for when I need it. If I hit level 100, I can then choose to be a melee character. I've got a new PT saddle, which I can most probably use to replace the other one, which will replace the PT saddle I had from that vault. There's a pterodon in there, which I may use for sea spinning bases. But yeah, this is now gone, so we can now just travel out of here. So I'm just going to click again to a random server just so we can get out as fast as possible. And there we go. That is the gunpowder farmed, and we can now get ourselves some fabby bullets, and our kit should be ready to go. Then we can now carry on scouting and doing a bit more PvP. So this one I found last night, actually. This is now the morning when I'm raiding this, but they didn't have any turrets up when I first saw this. It was literally just the gate, and I was like, oh, I'll just bring the Bloodstalker along, use the R-throw, get in. But I came back and I now got some turrets up. It hasn't been too long since I put the turrets up, and they seem to be offline now. So I'm going to try and get in. I don't think they've got too many bullets on those turrets. I have a feeling they just haven't got that many. So I'm just going to chuck the Stego in just to get rid of the... Well, try to anyway. So I don't know if the Stego will fit in. They should do. Should be able to get it in there. Just to drain like the mountain I've got. I have a feeling I have like 50 tops in each one. I don't then manage to grind too many bullets up yet. And then it just saves me having to use a load of C4. Well, I don't think it'll be a load. I'm hoping it's cave damage. But it'll save me using C4 at least, and I can just use the R-throw just to manage through everything. So I think that's what I'm going to do, is just try and chuck it in the corner here. I'm on my Sinnoh too, so I can just keep the Bloodstalker chilled here and pop off him, hover in, chuck the old Stego in, and I should be... I'm just waiting at the minute for my cryo timer because I just chucked the Sinnoh out a minute ago, so I don't chuck the freaking Stego out and he's like sleeping there. That would be a bit of a fail. So that is now finished, so let's give this a try. Just try and line it up without getting shot and just chuck it. Oh. Didn't go all the way through. I mean, it's draining these turrets at least. Or one, is it? Is it going one or two? But we'll see how many bullets. Okay, yeah, it's got fuck all bullets, hasn't it? Thing is, like, I can't be asked to wait and chuck, you know, recryo it, chuck it all out again. So I'm most probably just gonna have to fucking use C4. I think we've got decent flak for it. We don't need beer or anything for this, so it just literally. I think it is cave damage, so I think all I'm gonna do is cryo this stego up, and then just run in and place some C4 on the gate, which that's where I saw the electric box too, so it could mostly just destroy the electric box and just get rid of everything. So I think that's what I will do. My flak is pretty weak. I forgot to freaking repair the legs when doing this, but I mean, I think it should be fine. Yeah. I just love the ridiculous Jura armor. It's so good. Okay, so yeah, it definitely is cave damage, so this should be fine. I think what I'll do then is just, yeah, they had literally fuck all ammo in this. I thought they didn't. I was just going to say, it's just like, there's only like one or two of them on, so I didn't see him having too much bullets. Right, so I just placed one C4 here, and that should get rid of quite a lot of it just by doing this, I think. I don't think I can fly above using the Sinnoh, so no. Yeah, I'll just use another C4. I might have to use another one to get rid of the turret inside. Just because there's a velo there, and I don't know if it's in turret mode or not. Oh, bloody hell, yeah. It's definitely cave damage. Yeah, this turret won't get me. And there's the velo right there. I'm guessing the velo's in turret mode. Oh, that's the only reason I can see it being out. Come on, place. Yeah, this should get it. Yeah, that's got it. And I can then use the Fabby to take this out. Oh. Not hitting it. Ow. Ow. Right. Bit snotty, are you? I wonder if we can hit its toes or something. Yeah, I can. That's fine. Oh. Oh, it's bloody, yeah. Nice. That's fine then. See, it was a good reason to get this Fabby bullets crafted for the gunpowder. Definitely worth the old 9 minutes getting that gunpowder. Oof. Before I loot, I'll most probably go and grab the Bloodstalker. Just bring it inside, destroy the beds quickly, just in case they do randomly come online. This is why I like the Bloodstalker. You can kind of get into little places like this so easily. And I just love the Bloodstalker. He's like my favourite. There we go. That's all got rid of. Just the dudes. And I get this fever. I didn't want the Swamp Fever. That's what I was also using the Bloodstalker to see if I could avoid it. But all this electronics I'll definitely take. And all the CP I'll definitely take. I'm going to take the polymer. There's nothing really else here I really want. Yeah, just metal and stuff. I don't really need that. Metal's so easy to farm on Genesis 2 as a solo. You just go around grabbing drops and just... There's so much metal things in drops. There's nothing in these. I was lucky enough to get a grinder too. I'll take the shotty. So I can always grind things up from drops and for metal. Oh, there's the Thames. Oh, hello. Those are Rivens. The Thames are the Rivens. Dodic. Beaver. Oh, another Arthur, nice. More Rivens. We'll take the Rivens. They're always handy for like scouting and throwaways. And we've got a Arky there. So at least we can grind stuff if we do want to grind stuff. There's a load of metal, but I can't grab it really. What's this in here you got? I might grab that. It's better upgrade. And then I'll grab that just in case I have one of these for the base defense, but if we find one we can use it. Nothing in here. No. Nope. Oh, more CP. I'll take the CP. Loads of metal structures. I'll grab the darts and the pearls. We're pretty heavy now anyway. I wish I had the smithy still here so I could repair my stuff. Right. I think that's all fine. We will head out, I think. We have to go back to home server just to repair my stuff. I'll drop off a load of stuff and then I might come back to this server and carry on scouting. Or I might just go to another server. I quite like just going to different servers and just scouting different things, but we'll go and check time. I doubt anyone's going to be around here. The server was quite popular. It was quite populated. Is that a dino or is that a dude there? I just see it to my left. Highlighted right. It's hiding. I think that's a person. He's hiding in the bloody trees there. Yeah, yeah. He is. Yeah. Bloodstalker's giving him the old... Oh. Didn't even need to. Didn't even need to shoot him. Cheers, bloody. So what's he got on him? Oh, there's a griffin. He's got a griffin. Quite a high level. Nice. Everything else here is not rough, but that griffin. Take it, dude. Mastercraft stuff. I don't really need the gear. Don't need the cavalry saddle. It's fine. That's nuts though. There's freaking... What was that? Good old griffin though. Hells yeah. I like griffins. They're quite fun for scouting and get into a bit of PvP. So I'll definitely take that. So 5-minute upload. Most probably go and upload at a drop somewhere. So there we have it, guys. I'm going to call it here for the episode. And as you can see here, that griffin was pretty nice. I'm just checking the stats of it while waiting for the timer. I'm going to head back to base and just kind of repair my stuff, drop a load of stuff off, and then I'll most probably carry on. But we will continue the raids and the PvP on episode 4. But I'm so chuffed with this episode. I mean, we've had a really good kind of snowball effect and got a load of stuff from Small Tribes already, so I'm super happy. I'm just over the moon. That find with that 2x1 is ridiculous. But guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.